So today's win wasn't the actual $1,500 that I made, but it was the ability to get off the charts instead of chasing price when I absolutely wanted to the most. Because about 5 minutes after I took this trade, I was literally about to give it all right back to the markets immediately. Make sure to subscribe before I Judas swing these nuts across your face. If you saw last video, you knew we were only 1,500 and I think $50 away from passing our Lucid Flex 50K account. And I actually ended up getting to that threshold, but the consistency rule was just completely off. And they were hitting me with the, oh, I'm 1% over or I'm 2% over. I need to make 400 more dollars. And I kind of went on this little spree of trying to see if I could actually pass this within this session. But most people would think that's where the story kind of ends. But it's not even that. The fact is, I didn't understand that once I got within that 50% consistency threshold, it would still be below the $3,000 profit target. So I would need to trade a third day anyways. So there was quite literally no point in trading to make more money in order to stay within the consistency rule metric, which has never happened to me before. And it was FOMC today, so it was we was getting some price action out the ass. So which is why I wanted to take full advantage of a situation like this. But to understand why I actually walked away, not just because of consistency rules, you got to see the position that I was getting put in. Actually, that sounds crazy. That sounds actually crazy. Coming into the day, I wasn't necessarily trying to make money and pass. I was really just trying to set myself up for tomorrow, whether it be on the funded or still trading this eval, right? Who would have thought that me actually being $43 over the balance would lead to a 52% consistency, therefore needing me to trade another day. Oh, like, this is like, I mean, all in all, this kind of completely changed my plan going into the rest of this week, especially considering today was FOMC, which in turn changed the objective of today's trading day from maximizing our profit to pass the account to just protecting the opportunity to trade for tomorrow and allow us to get to that moment, get to that profit target that we need to, and actually just stay patient. Just be a real professional trader type shit. We don't actually need to go on to any of the higher time frames because this was a 630 Judas swing. I wanted to get my manipulation and then my reversal immediately targeting our first draw on liquidity, which is exactly what ended up happening. And we were in and out in literally a minute. Again, we're sitting inside of this internal 15-minute range in between two 15-minute gaps. I want to see either one of the highs or lows get swept and then an inverse going to the opposite direction. And that's where I'm targeting my draw on liquidity. Once market opens, we sweep the high, tapping a 15-minute gap, and we get our inverse. I don't take this actual trade because we end up just kind of displacing a little bit lower. I want to see this be the manipulation leg just because it has a 1 minute FVG that was created. I want to see this be our IFVG where we'll enter if we get a target back towards the highs that we just created. Also, if anything, I do want to see this be our accumulation, our manipulation, and then a possible distribution leg back up to these highs up here. At this point, I'm waiting. We get this large displacement candle. I'm licking my chops. My God! Once you see something like this is like I can retire right now type of setup. Like this looks beautiful. Like this actually looks beautiful. I want to see this gap get inversed. I'm already ready to smack longs. I'm pretty sure I front run this gap right here on the next candle. We end up getting the fill and then displacing in the next minute to our take profit. I only end up taking 38 points to stay within the consistency rule that ended up not even needing to be met, I guess. We were able to get in, get out. Took literally a minute. Once we saw the strength out of this fair value gap, I wanted to see us literally just do exactly what we did and go take out these highs inside of this 15-minute gap, because even though we are pretty bearish here, like we have all these low resistance lows, we have lows down here, we have daily lows, we have our day fair value gap, we have monthly fair value gap. See, this is the whole point in staying reactive instead of proactive. Instead of me looking for trades to take and can I get a good entry here and whatnot? I'm just seeing, okay, this looks like an accumulation. This looks like a manipulation into a 15-minute gap, sweeping sell side liquidity. We have a fair value gap open up. If we could inverse this, I can take this all the way back up to the highs right here. Literally the easiest trading model of all time. And it took 1 minute. Quite literally, everything lined up for me in the span of 3 minutes on the charts. Literally 3 minutes. It's kind of crazy. Like, this is one of them days where it's like, I would like to be aggressive here. And if the opportunity presents itself to where I can pass these accounts, I will do so. And I thought I did so, but I'm getting hoed. I'm getting hoed bad. Like, I'm getting hoed so bad. But the trade did exactly what the model said it was supposed to do. So I can't really complain. Process, process, process. Lock that in. After seeing the fact that not only did we hit our profit target, but we got a couple $100 over, which I immediately thought, okay, who cares if it's over? As long as we hit it, I think we're gonna be within the consistency rule. Fuck no. Absolutely not. Understanding that I'm at a different level trading wise as I was last year, I felt as if I can make more to actually pass the account today. Because my goal was to pass the account today for you guys, to show you guys that it's possible to pass in 2 days and it's not that hard. But my dumb ass self didn't really understand the fact that because the first day I didn't reach that $1,500 profit, I can't get over $1,500 and change to reach that $3,000 profit without it being over that consistency rule. Therefore, I need to take a second trade. And you already know that voice in the back of my head is dangerous now. Is dangerous because at real time, I didn't know that. Real time, Lucid was updating, talking about some, oh yeah, you're 52% over. You need to make $400 more to reach this profit goal. So I'm thinking, okay, I can make $400 more. Market literally just opened. I just caught a Judas swing. I made all my profit. I just need to make $400 more. Let me find a good setup. Mind you, Green Goblin's in the back of my mind just chatting me up right now. Yo, take another setup. Take another setup. Put on two more minis. Put on another mini. Like over risking, over leveraging, over trading, like not even revenge trading, just being greedy in the markets, like literally just being greedy in the markets. That's one of those character traits that you kind of got to address one-on-one, because if you don't, you're going to allow yourself to do things on the charts that a professional trader who wouldn't do those things is not going to do. I just decided to turn off my computer. I decided to close my app. I decided to get off the charts. But on the bright side, tomorrow should probably be one of the easiest trading days ever for me. I'm not even going to lie. And that's exactly why it could become one of the hardest, because who knows? I could take a setup, it goes in the wrong direction, I get stopped out, I'm down $600, $700, and then I got to make that back. I might be greedy and over leverage to try and make it back. Like, there's a whole spiral you can kind of get into right now, instead of just making the $140 that I need to actually pass this account. Tomorrow, finish the mission. Lock in.